Bruce Springsteen sets a record. The king of nonconformity is born, and the king of rock and roll gets his badge. Badges? We don't need no stinking badges. Just a few of the things coming up right now on This Day in Music. Man, just look at him. What a star. And what an underrated guitar player, Glenn Campbell. My mom loved Glenn Campbell. I can't tell you how many times she would yell to me from downstairs to turn my music down because Glenn Campbell was on the radio, and I'd come down and listen with her. We both loved him. It was on this day, December 21st, 1968, that Wichita Lineman, his album was #1 on the U.S. album chart. Although it was on the chart for 46 weeks, it was his only #1 album. The single, Wichita Lineman, which was penned by Jimmy Webb, peaked at #3 on the singles chart. December 21st, 1969, the Supremes make their final TV appearance with Diana Ross on The Ed Sullivan Show singing their final #1 song, Someday We'll Be Together. Great backstory on that song. It was written by Johnny Bristol, one of the unsung heroes at Motown. I did a piece on him a while ago on Motown Monday, and they came to him, the powers at Motown, and said, we need a final song for Diana Ross and the Supremes. What you got? How about Someday We'll Be Together? Pretty fitting. This is the short version of this story. I could do an entire piece on it. December 21st, 1970, a stretch limousine carrying Elvis pulls up to the White House. The driver hands over a note addressed to Richard Nixon, the President of the United States. Elvis is requesting a meeting with him because he could help with the fight against drugs. The president agrees to meet with Elvis, and they discuss how Elvis can help in the fight against drugs. But Elvis is requesting a federal narcotics badge, which was denied by the head of the bureau, who told him the only one who could override that is the president. And the president gave him the badge. As it turned out, it was just an honorary position. The badge wasn't real. Elvis wanted to be a Federal Narcotics Bureau agent so he could travel anywhere in the world with guns and drugs. That's what he thought he would be able to do. He didn't know it wasn't a real badge. We'll do a full detailed story on this at another time. It was December 21st, 1985, when Bruce Springsteen set a record of his own, nudging out Michael Jackson's Thriller with Born in the USA as the second longest running album in the top 10 on Billboard at 79 weeks. The only album to run longer than that in the top 10 is The Sound of Music at 109 weeks. In music, when you think of someone who did it my way, naturally you think of Frank Sinatra. That's his signature song. But in rock and roll, it's a different Frank. Frank Zappa did it his way. And if you didn't like it, he didn't really care. He was born on this day, December 21st, 1940. Sadly, he died in 1993 at a young age of prostate cancer, but in between, he made a difference in music and did whatever he wanted, when he wanted. Multi-instrumentalist, producer, composer, Frank Zappa, born on this day, December 21st, 1940. He also should get more credit for having one of the first concept albums, Freak Out. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, follow, and share.